Hey, I'm Dr. Toby. Welcome to the Rehab Mobile channel. In this video, I want to show you a routine that's going to help to get rid of pain in your upper back. So if you've been having pain in that middle region of your back between your shoulder blades, right below your neck, and this has been a problem for you, then I want to show you this routine that actually helped me, because recently I actually started having some pain in my middle back about 3 days ago after I had slept incorrectly or slept in a way that just kind of caused things to tighten up and restrict. And so this video is going to be extremely helpful for you. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did, because right now I'm probably close to about maybe 70-80% of where I am or my normal, because I started having some pain, especially on this right side. It was really uncomfortable. So maybe you can relate. You've had pain in between your shoulder blades, or you know somebody who this video will benefit. You can share it with them. But I'm going to show you exactly what I started doing, and also what you can do to help yourself out. All right, so by the way, if you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button, because we make videos on how to stay healthy, pain-free, fit, and mobile, and we upload pretty much every day. So stay connected to our content to help you reach your health and fitness goals. So what I did is I woke up one day, maybe about 3 days ago, and I had some pain in my back. It was really only on this right side, and it was right between my shoulder blades, and it was really uncomfortable. I'll show you. It was really tight right here, and it was kind of really low down. It wasn't too high up, but in this middle back area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of things that'll be helpful for you when it comes to addressing this kind of stuff. So one of the first things that you got to realize is that pain can be due to several factors, and it can be due to tightness of the muscle. It can be due to the joint, and oftentimes really it's a combination of both, because what affects the joint affects the muscle. What affects the muscle affects the joint. So here's something simple that I started off doing and that you can do. Now, the truth of the matter is, before I even get into this is purely for educational purposes. If you want something prescriptive that's specific for you, you definitely need to hit the link in our description to talk to a PT first, because we'll ask you a couple of quick questions. It's 100% free, and all you got to do is answer a couple of quick questions. We'll tell you exactly what's going on with you. Literally did this for maybe, I don't know, dozens of patients, where they reach out to us and they give us a specific amount of questions. We can tell exactly what's going on just by what they tell us, because we're pretty much experts in musculoskeletal and neurological conditions and all those good things. So just by asking some questions, we can tell you what's going on. So anyways, let's get into it. So one of the things that you can start off doing is a distraction. And so some of these things are going to be specific or helpful. Some may not be specific or helpful for you, depending on what kind of issue is at the root of what you have going on. But whichever of these you find to be helpful, you can continue to do it, and again, get some professional help from us and talk to us as well. So distraction to your head, I'm going to show you. So I put my hands behind my head, and I'll show you from the back as well. And what I'm going to do is just pull. Man, this feels so much better. Before, it's like, oh my gosh, just within a couple of days, and I didn't even fully do a full routine. It's already feeling better. But I'll show you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting my hands behind my back. And what you want to do is this part behind your ears, you should feel like a hard bone. You want your thumb, this part of your thumb, that thick palmy part, it's called your thenar eminence. You want to take that, and you want to put that, cushion that right there where your ears are. And what you're going to do is let your head look down, and you're going to just pull with your arms. Now, before, if I did this maybe yesterday, or when I did this yesterday, I felt an intense pain coming all the way down there. So this feels really good today. Nothing. And it's kind of crazy that now I'm making the video and there's like no pain there anyway. It's crazy. So that's one of the things that I did. And that's important, a self-treatment technique that if you were with a doctor of physical therapy, they'd be able to do this technique for you and create some of the distraction. The reason why this is beneficial and helpful is because of the fact that there are not only nerves that may be compressing in that spinal area, but also it's going to stretch out the muscles. Other thing you can do is another great self-mobilization and stretch. What you're going to do is turn your head, assuming that the pain is on this particular side. I'm going to turn my head away from that side. I'm going to look down toward my armpit. I'm actually just going to let my head hang down. I'm not even really looking down, just let it drop down. And I'm just completely relaxed. For some people, this may be so intense, but just holding that position for whatever you can tolerate. Start off with 10 seconds and go to 15, then go to 30 seconds, holding at that position, and then going into 2 more rounds of that. Now, if that isn't too intense, you can put your hand, just rest your hand. I'm not even pulling significantly. I'm just letting my hand rest. And that feels good. But again, no pain. About 2 days ago, I would have felt some pain or discomfort. This is really good for the other side too. Again, you're gonna be stretching some of those major muscles. You can hold it for 10 seconds, do it 3 times, 15, 30 seconds, 3 times, all that good stuff. Not only are you addressing the muscles, but you're also addressing the joints itself. And then the last thing that you can do, this is gonna be part 1 of a couple of different things that'll be helpful. Drop that ear to the shoulder, keep your head straight, ear to the shoulder, and just let it hang that way. To progress this, put that hand, let it rest, and that is intense right there. But no pain for me right now, so that's really good. So a lot of times what people don't realize is your body is so connected that your upper back area right between your shoulder blades is affected by the stretches we do for our neck. And so this stretching out those structures there feels really good. Man, a few days ago, this was intense. Now this stretch, doing the same thing to this side, to the other side, feels good as well. And this stretch, again, keeping your head straight. Don't let your head be up like this. Keep your nose nice and straight. Down, drop that ear to the side. And boom. Yeah, feels good. So key is that you want to do some holds with these. You don't want to just do it really quickly, 10-second hold, 15-second, 30-second, things of that nature. If you're doing more of those 10-second holds, you're really going to be targeting the joint. If you're doing more of those 30-second holds, you're really addressing the muscle, because muscle is not going to be stretched out in 10 seconds. And not just doing it one time. You have to hold it for a long duration with a low load or low intensity. So 30 seconds if you're trying to address something muscular. And then if you want to address something that is more joint related, you can do in a shorter period of time in terms of the hold. So hopefully that helps, but there's so many other things that you can do. And I'll make a part 2 for this video to kind of give you some information on exactly how you can kind of progress these kind of things, because it's, you know, different situations, depending on what your issue is, are going to be addressed by different kind of treatments. So I didn't use a massage gun. I didn't use really anything. I did have my wife, the first night when I woke up, or the first morning when I woke up, she did put a little bit of pressure on that area. So that's really good for the trigger point release. And she did like a gentle massage, but it was still bothersome and things of that nature. And just doing some of these things really made a good difference. So try it out. Let us know in the comments if you found this video helpful and what was most helpful about it. Like it and leave a share it so someone else can benefit from it. And thanks for subscribing to our channel. See you in part 2 in the next part of this video.